Hey everyone, here's the update I promised you about the early release. We were going to drop a full album. We were thinking like 10, 11 songs, maybe a couple of talking tracks, and whatever we can to make an album in the classic sense. Because that was something I thought was going to be a milestone for me, but it turns out EPs are just as valuable, if not more valuable. So our new plan, which is why we jumped 4 to 5 weeks ahead with our album drop, is to give you EPs twice a year instead of an album once a year. And what that gives us is better quality songs because we're working on a smaller set so we can really focus our energy and our efforts to that. It gives us more time to do awesome covers, and those are very important for us because covers, when you're out on social media, that's what gives you the exposure. That's what gets people to click on you and learn that you're actually a rockin' band. And finally, on that topic, it's the algorithms. They love consistency. So if we were doing an album drop every year, you'd have a whole year, maybe 9 months or so to a year, of dropping like content from the same album that everyone's already heard. So by doing 2 EPs, it gives us new content on a regular basis, which will give something for the algorithms to chew on. We're trying not to be spammy. We're never asking for anything from anybody. We're just trying to give updates and posts. So we've been doing about 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Sometimes we skip that Wednesday. But I mean, I'm hoping that it's not too much for you guys. Okay, there's another reason why we decided to drop a smaller album. In my adventures from clubs and bars trying to figure out places to play at, I'm learning that no one wants a 1.5 hour set or a 2 hour set. There's like these sweet spots. Either you do a whole show, 3 hours, and you give them the whole thing, or you give them like an opening set, which could be anywhere from a half hour to an hour, depending on the venue and what time's available. So if we released a whole album, a lot of songs would be excluded out of our sets if we were playing opening shows, and we don't have enough with our covers included to do 3 hours yet. And then, like I said before, the workload is really the other thing because we all have to earn a living, we have to eat. I'm not going to mention economies or inflations and all that because we already know the drama. It's really just a fact of work-life music balance. And if we find that sweet spot, we can create really high-quality content for you guys and deliver it on a consistent basis. And that's really what we're after. I think that that's going to benefit everybody the best. So as always, the best way you can support us now at this point in our growth is sharing our music. More than anything, sharing, and telling everybody how great our songs are. That's the best way, just so that people can hear it. That's the hardest part. Spotify gets 100,000 plus songs a day submitted. So how do you get heard? That's where family, friends, and supporters really come in and make us heard. So do your thing, help us out, and we're going to keep creating great content. Talk soon.